morning. I'll give a minute or so for everyone to join. So, good morning. My name is Angela, also known as Horse Yoga Girl, and Sprout has asked me to do some breath work and chair yoga for everyone in this group, and I am honored to share some of my yoga knowledge with everyone. This is definitely a unique time that we're living through, and the tools of yoga can be really helpful in dealing with uncertainty, stress, things like that, anything you might be feeling during this time. So I'm just going to share some techniques that can help you remain relaxed, calm, grounded, and centered. And I'll leave the video up in this group for those who aren't able to join live. So for this class, you want to sit comfortably in a chair, ideally a chair without arms, but if that's all you have, that's okay, we can work with that. Just be in comfortable clothing, try to have your surroundings calm and quiet, make sure your phone is on silent, that your pets are put away so they're not distracting you, just so that you can really allow your mind to be set up for success without as many distractions as possible. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start out with a breathing exercise. So just come to a comfortable seat in your chair. Try to sit up tall as best you can with your spine stacked. And anything that I teach today, of course, modify to your ability and your comfort level. If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't feel good, modify it so that it does. Yoga is personal practice, so really make it your own. Okay, so sit comfortably. Try to have your feet flat on the floor, your ankles underneath your knees. And if you can, sit up tall with the spine stacked, not leaning back on the chair, but sitting up tall, shoulders relaxed. You can rest your hands in your lap or on your legs. Just whatever is comfortable. So the first thing that we're going to cover today is called the 3-part breath, or the complete yogic breath. And this breath helps to activate the parasympathetic or rest and digest nervous system. So basically that just means it helps you to relax. It can help if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having any anxiety or stress, it'll just help all of that melt away and get you feeling really good and grounded and relaxed. So for this exercise, you can either just gaze downward towards the tip of your nose or towards the floor, or you can close your eyes completely, whichever you prefer. So begin by allowing your abdomen to relax. And with your next inhale through the nose, imagine bringing the air down into your belly and let your belly naturally expand. You can even put one hand on your lower abdomen if that helps you feel that expansion as you inhale, and then feel the natural contraction as you exhale. So breathing in and out through the nose. So just try that for a few breaths. See if you can really, again, just bring the air down into the belly, feel it naturally expand, and then feel it naturally contract as you exhale. So next you can bring your other hand up to your side, somewhere on your rib cage. So the second part of the 3-part breath is the lungs. So with your next inhalation, bring the air down into your belly and then start to breathe and fill up your lungs, feeling your rib cage expand. And exhale from your lungs and then from your belly. Inhale into the belly, then filling up the lungs. And exhaling from the lungs and then the abdomen. Keeping the breath slow and smooth as you can. And then the hand that's on your abdomen, go ahead and bring it up to your chest, somewhere over your heart. The third part of the breath is the chest. So with your next inhalation, bring the air all the way down into your belly, and then start to fill up the lungs. Then finally breathing all the way into the chest, taking a nice deep breath in, and then slowly exhaling first from the chest, and then the lungs, and then the belly. Inhaling from bottom to top, filling up the belly, then the lungs, and then the chest. And slowly exhaling top to bottom from the chest, the lungs, and the belly. So you can keep your hands where they are if that helps you to really feel where the breath is, or you can relax your hands in your lap or on your thighs, and just go through a few more rounds on your own. So trying to keep the breath slow and smooth, breathing in from bottom to top, and exhaling from top to bottom. So breathing into the belly, then the lungs, all the way into the chest, slowly exhaling from the chest, lungs, and belly. You continue with a couple more on your own, nice slow, smooth breaths. And after your next exhalation, just return to normal, natural breaths. And either keeping your eyes cast downward or closed, just take a moment to notice how you feel after practicing a little bit of Dirga Swasam, or the three-part complete yogic breath. And start to bring your eyes slowly back up. Excellent. So something to keep in mind when you're practicing pranayama, the Sanskrit word for breath work, is to practice with ease. So the only wrong way to do pranayama is to try too hard. We are affecting the nervous system and working not just with air, but with actual energy in the body. So you just want to take it slow and, again, not try too hard. Just think of practicing in an easeful way. So this is a breath, the three-part breath is a breath that you can practice anytime that you want to feel more calm and grounded. It's a great breath to do before you go to bed. You can also do it lying down. And you can think of it, especially when you're lying down, as an ocean wave coming up the torso and then receding back down as you exhale. And yeah, just practice, again, in an easeful, relaxed way in order to experience the maximum benefits from pranayama. So we're going to do one more breathwork exercise, and then we'll get into some asana or movement on the chair. This next breath is called alternate nostril breathing. It's also a relaxing breath. There are some breathing exercises that are more stimulating and energizing, but we're not going to do those today. If I do this again and there's requests for it, maybe I can cover it then. But today I really just wanted to focus on calming and grounding techniques. So alternate nostril breath, again, is relaxing. It helps to calm and focus the mind. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with that. You'll hear it in Sanskrit called Nadi Sudhi or Nadi Shodhana. I also want to mention with the camera, I think it flips, so when I say like right hand and put up my right hand, it'll look like I'm putting up my left hand. So just keep that in mind and try to listen to what I say and not what the camera is making it look like. Okay, so you're going to take your right hand if you're right-handed, or your left hand if you're left-handed. Bring all of your fingers down into your palm with your thumb staying out, and then release your ring and pinky finger. Okay, so just your pointer and middle finger are still down on your palm. And then you're going to bring that hand in front of your face. If your arm gets tired at any point, you can support underneath your elbow with the other hand. Again, we're sitting up tall yet relaxed with the spine stacked and tall. So alternate nostril breathing, we're going to breathe through one nostril at a time. So first begin by gently blocking the right nostril with your thumb. If you're using your right hand, if you're using your left hand, you'll be blocking it with your ring finger. So blocking the right nostril, and then take a slow breath in through the left side, either closing the eyes or gazing downward. When you get to the top of your inhale, switch and block the left nostril and slowly exhale through the right side. And then inhale also through the right side, keeping the breath slow and smooth as you can. And switch, blocking the right nostril, slowly exhale through the left. And inhale through the left. When you get to the top of your inhalation, switch, blocking gently the left side, exhaling through the right. And slowly inhale through the right. And switch. Slowly exhale through the left. So the pattern is exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. So continue for a few more rounds on your own. Again, practice easefully. So if you feel any tension creeping in any point, return to normal breaths until you relax your jaw, your facial muscles, then come back to your alternate nostril breathing. So again, start by blocking the right side, inhaling through the left. When you get to the top of your inhale, switch, exhale through the right side. Inhale through the right side. Switch and exhale through the left. So I'm going to allow you to continue on your own without me talking and distracting for a few moments. So again, the pattern is exhale, inhale, switch, exhale, inhale, switch. And taking your time, but when you get to exhaling through the right side, allow your hands to return to your lap. Just return to normal breaths and take a few moments to notice how you feel. opening your eyes or bringing the gaze upward again. Okay. Let's get into a little bit of movement now. So we're still going to be working with the breath, breathing consciously and matching our movement with the breath for the most part. And the reason we do so much with the breath in yoga is because it does help to train the mind to be calm and focused. There's so much stimulation these days, and even I'm finding with everyone staying at home a lot more than normal. I think people are on their phones more, and I don't say this from a place of judgment. I think that's how we are still feeling connected to other people, and I'm saying this for myself too. I'm doing the same thing, but I think this is also a great time to put our phones down and try to really be present in the moment. And being present in the moment is one way to also be more relaxed, grounded, centered, calm, because the more present in the now that you are, the less you're going to worry about the past or the future. So yoga is just a wonderful tool for really learning how to stay present, get the mind focused, and stop it from wandering all over the place and finding this thing and that thing to worry about when most of the time there's really no reason to worry. So start with some upper body exercises. We're going to loosen up the neck and the shoulders. So think about pressing up through the crown of the head, or the top of the head, pressing it up towards the sky. From there, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. So again, I think the camera might make it look like I'm doing the opposite thing. But starting on the right side, dropping right ear towards right shoulder. And then slowly roll the chin down towards the chest. Rolling the left ear over towards the left shoulder. Good. And continue just slowly rolling the head side to side. So it's fine, absolutely beneficial to roll the head side to side in this way. You just don't want to roll it all the way back. The neck wasn't really designed to do that, so that's why we just stay towards the shoulders and the chest. Okay. And coming back up to neutral, gazing straight ahead, lifting the crown or the top of the head towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, keeping the shoulders pointing forward, start to look to your right, turning the head to the right as far as you can, and using your eyes as well to look as far to the right as you can. So working those eye muscles that we don't often think about. With an exhalation, slowly come back towards the front. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, start to look to your left, turning the head left, and using your eyes as well to gaze as far left as you can. And then with your next exhale, coming back to face the front. Very good. Okay. Still resting, your hands just in your lap or on your thighs. As you inhale, start to bring the shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back and down. And continue, inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Good, one more time. Relaxing the shoulders back and down, letting the shoulder blades move down the back. Very good. Warming up the shoulders some more. With our next inhale, let's bring the arms out to the sides and reach them all the way up. As you exhale, release the arms back down. And inhale, turn the palms up. Reach the arms out and up. And exhale, release them back down. 2 more with the breath. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, slowly release down. Last one. Good. Okay, let's do a little stretch for the arms. If you have a piece of clothing like a sweater, or if you happen to have a strap nearby, if not, that's okay. You can always practice this again later on your own. But if you have something to use, go ahead and grab it now. We're going to take the right arm and send it straight up next to the ear. Again, I'm sorry if the camera flips it and it looks like I'm raising my left arm, but I am raising my right arm. So right arm's lifted, and we're going to just bend it, bringing the palm behind the back. The left arm is going to come around behind the back and then reach up towards the right hand. So this is where if you have a strap or a t-shirt or sweater or something, you can grab onto that if you can't reach your fingers. When I started practicing yoga, I was not able to reach my fingers in this stretch. I did have to use a strap for a long time. But if you practice consistently, you will increase your shoulder mobility and flexibility in other ways depending on the kind of practice you have. So once you're holding on to your fingers or your prop, your sweater, or whatever you may have, just take a couple slow, deep breaths there, allowing the shoulders to relax, allowing that right tricep to stretch out. And then with an exhale, slowly release. Just shake the arms. All right, let's do the other side. So the left arm, inhale, lift straight up. And exhale, bend the elbow, release that left hand behind the back. Bring the right arm all the way behind the back, and then reach it up towards those left fingertips, either grabbing onto your fingertips or using your prop. So try to keep opening the chest here. You might feel your spine wanting to kind of round, but try to keep sitting up nice and tall. And with your next exhalation, slowly release. Shake the arms. All right, one more shoulder opener here. Inhale, bring the arms out and up. As you exhale, bring your hands behind your back. You might have to scoot forward a little bit for this one. Interlace your fingers and press your palms together. From there, start to straighten the arms. It's okay if they don't get totally straight. Just do the best that you can that your body allows. And then start to lift, sit sideways. You can see what I'm doing here. Start to lift the arms up towards the sky. Just stretch the shoulders. And then on an exhalation, slowly release, shake the arms out. Good. Okay, I'm actually going to stay seated sideways for this next one as well, so you can see what the movement looks like. But you can continue to be seated forward. So we're going to do a seated cat-cow. Cat-cow is a wonderful way to warm up the spine and gently work on your spine mobility and spine health. So resting your hands on your thighs, start by sitting up nice and tall, spine stacked as best you can. As you inhale, start to lift the heart, opening the chest, lift the gaze, drop the head back if that feels all right on your neck, to open the front body. As you exhale, start to round the spine, pull the belly in, engaging the core, dropping the gaze towards the navel. Inhale, start to open the front body back up. exhale, begin to round and close. So continue with the seated cat-cow on your own, moving with your breath at whatever pace feels good for you. And with an inhalation, coming back to neutral spine. All right, hope everyone's feeling great. So still working with the spine mobility. You might need to scoot kind of forward towards the edge of your chair for this one. That might just help. We're gonna move into a twist with it seated on the chair. So beginning by sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. As you exhale, your right arm is gonna come back. Left arm is gonna come around to your right thigh. And with your right hand, grab onto the back of the chair to help you twist to the right. As you twist, keep lengthening the spine as you inhale, and then twisting a little bit deeper as you exhale. And with your next exhalation, slowly release, bringing the gaze forward, the shoulders, and the rest of the torso. Good, just shake the arms out a little bit. Okay. Twisting to the other side, let's inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bring the left arm back to grab the back of the chair. Right hand is gonna come onto that left thigh. Sit up nice and tall as you inhale. As you exhale, twist to the left, using your gaze to help you twist as well. So looking as far left as you're able to. Keep moving the breath here, thinking about lengthening the spine as you inhale and twisting a little deeper as you exhale. And slowly release as you exhale, bringing the gaze forward, followed by your chest and the rest of the torso. All right, so your spine should be feeling pretty good now between the cat-cows and the twists. Those are a couple really great and quick movements you can do to help your spine feel really good. So moving to the lower body, you can scoot a little further back on your chair now if that's more comfortable. So we're going to keep the left foot grounded on the floor and bring the right foot up. You're going to rest the right ankle above the left knee on the left thigh for a chair variation of pigeon pose. So this is going to be a big opener for that right hip. It can also be kind of intense on the right knee. So to help that, make sure you keep that right foot flexed. So thinking like if you were riding, pressing your heel down, you want to flex that right foot as if you were pressing your heel down in the stirrup. So you can keep your left hand on your left ankle to help it stay there on the, left hand on the right ankle to help it stay glued there to that left thigh. The right hand can very, very gently press the right thigh away. So be very gentle with that. So you can either stay sitting up tall, or to get deeper into the stretch as you exhale, you can start to fold forward, leading with the heart, keeping the back flat and the spine long. And folding to feel that stretch a little bit more. So just do what feels good for you. If it's too much to fold forward, you can absolutely stay sitting up tall. Just see what your body is wanting today, what feels best. ready, slowly come back up. Release that right foot back down to the floor. Probably feel like you have two very different hips right now. So keeping that right foot grounded on the floor, let's bring the left foot up. Again, it probably looks like I'm bringing my right foot up because the camera flips everything, so just keep that in mind. But whatever side you didn't do that side. So bring the left ankle onto the right thigh. You can keep that right hand there to help the ankle stay glued there, flexing that foot, pressing the heel down. And then the left hand can gently press the thigh away. And then either sitting up tall, if that's enough of a stretch for you. If you want to get a little deeper into it, as you exhale, leading with the heart, start to fold forward to get deeper into that left hip. And as we hold this stretch, try to keep the breath slow and smooth. And keep the face and especially the jaw nice and relaxed. That'll help the hips and pelvis stay relaxed as well. And when you're ready, slowly come on back up. Release that left foot down. All right, we're gonna do one more hip opener. There's different levels to this one, so just do what you can and what feels good for your hip. And you can always keep, working on it to increase your flexibility. So just do what feels good. So starting with the right leg, go ahead and bring that leg up and cradle the shin. Just kind of take it back and forth to help open that hip. So either stay here, or from here, you can bring that knee over the right shoulder. Okay, and maybe that's where you are for today. Or you can go into a chair version of compass pose, bringing the right hand down onto the chair, the left hand to the outside of the foot, and then straightening it up towards the sky. Good, slowly release. Bringing that foot all the way back down to the ground. Okay, the other side, bring that left leg up. So the first step, just cradling it, gently rocking it side to side to help stretch that hip. Either staying here or bringing the knee over the shoulder. Maybe that's where you are today, or if you want to go for the chair variation of compass pose, left hand rests on the chair, right hand comes to the outside of the foot, and then straighten it up towards the sky, opening the chest, gazing up towards the right. And then wherever you are, slowly release. Nice. Okay. We're going to do one more pose with the chair, and we'll do a brief meditation to close out for today. This next pose, we're going to stand up. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and stand. And we're going to use the back of the chair to help us stretch. So this is like a chair variation of Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog. So with the back of the chair towards you, place your hands shoulder width apart on the back of the chair. And then start to walk your feet back, dropping your chest down towards the floor, to open your shoulders, and just go as far as feels good for you. You don't want to overdo it, but just wherever it feels good, dropping the chest down to open the shoulders. And you can also feel probably a stretch through the hamstrings here. So just keep pressing the tailbone up towards the sky, lengthening the spine as you move into the stretch. And then when you're ready, slowly walk your feet back towards the chair. All right. So that's a nice way to just work on some shoulder mobility for downward facing dog. That'll make it a little more comfortable to do on the mat or on the ground as well. So I'm going to close with a brief meditation. A lot of people think of meditating as thinking nothing, but it's not that. It's really hard to think nothing. So I feel like a lot of people are intimidated or turned off from meditation because they think they can't do it or that they're doing it wrong. But I'm here to tell you there's no wrong way to do it. Anytime you just become still and focus on your breath is a great exercise for your mind. So finding a comfortable seat on your chair, sitting up tall with the spine stacked as best as you can, resting your hands in your lap or on your thighs. For this meditation, we'll just do a couple minutes. You can either gaze downward or you can allow the eyes to close, whichever you are more comfortable with. So relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the jaw and all the facial muscles. And begin to focus on your breath. So still breathing naturally, breathing in and out through your nose if you can. And just notice your breath. Feel the coolness of the air as you inhale. Notice how it's slightly warmer as you exhale. And just keep focusing on your breath. And as thoughts or other distractions arise, simply notice them, but then let them go without becoming attached, bringing your focus back to your breath again and again. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back by deepening your breath, taking a nice deep breath in, sighing it out through the mouth. One more time, just like that, deep breath in. And slowly start to open the eyes. Start to wiggle wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing awareness back to the body. And maybe stretching the arms if that feels good. Thank you so much for letting me share this with you all today. I hope that you feel great, that you can take what I've shared here and continue to use it in your daily life. And if you have any questions for me, just leave them in the comments. If you're interested in more of what I do, I'm on Facebook and Instagram as Horse Yoga Girl. And I will be doing some more classes, online classes throughout this time as well. So huge thank you to everyone at Sprout, especially Brooke and Kayla, for inviting me to do this. I'm so grateful to you. Thank you. I really love sharing this stuff and just helping people feel really good. So thank you. I hope you have a great day and hope to see you again sometime. Thank you.